AJIM embarrassed his followers in Abuja eating Tinubu's food. Now, one will wonder, embarrassed how? Eating Tinubu's food, how? Let me explain that. You know that AMALA, AJIM spoke about how it is his first time eating AMALA, and he told us how this was Tinubu's food while Tinubu was growing up. Because Tinubu is a Yoruba man, so it's only normal for him to know, even without being told, that since Tinubu is a Yoruba man and AMALA is their national meal. Let me say, Amala is a meal that is nationally accepted, so it's one of their national meals. Just like the Cross River people have afang, edikainko, atama, editang, and ekpang as their national meals, which are meals, when you call them national meals, are meals that are known by people who are even non-indigens as being owned by a certain group of people. Like the Igbos, you can say Oha, Ofe Onugbo, you say other things they have, the Ukwa. All those things are nationally recognized because people know it, even those who are not indigens, and they can sell it in other cities and non-indigens can buy. That is it. And the Hausa people, they have kunu, aya, miyan kuka, fura de nunu, all those things. They have masa, they have suya. So those things are nationally known and accepted around. And that's basically it. Then the people of the Benue people have pounded yam. You understand? So in each of these states I have mentioned, they have each village has their own meal, but they have, as a state, they have nationally accepted or recognized and even internationally recognized meals. And that is why when we talk about ekpang, it's not new to some people. We talk about afang soup, is international because people know it in and outside Nigeria. So AJIM entered this restaurant. By the way, he had taken me to this restaurant and we ate in this restaurant. So it's a very big restaurant. Like he said, they are not paying us for the ad, but AJIM enjoyed everything here. And he talked about how he decided to eat real Nigerian meal since he was traveling. That was his last day in Nigeria. In Abuja. So he was traveling to another country. Of course, you must have seen a video I made that he's already in Benin. So he went there and said this time he was going to eat swallow, which is the AMALA. And he washed his hands properly, like as the Yoruba people love to eat it. The real Yoruba people, not the ones that used spoon to eat amala. He only used his hand to show them that he is doing the real Yoruba tradition. So he ate the amala. He washed his hand properly. He talked about the hygienic condition of the place, how they keep everything for you to wash your hands properly in a running tap, not a settled, as in a stagnant water, because some people wash, the culture of us washing hands in our washing hand basin. And the good thing is, in our culture then, growing up, when they will say you hold the washing hand basin for an elderly person to wash their hands, once that water, your hands are washed, you have to discard that water and fetch fresh one, so that once you are done eating, you use the fresh one. Like, these things are still practiced in most Nigerian families. So AJIM talked about how sweet and yummy the food is. He talked about how much he loved eating beef. And when he started licking the soup, he said, please, nobody should feel embarrassed. That if you are embarrassed as his follower and you are watching it, he is sorry. He apologized in advance. So he showed the whole environment and how he ordered for his own food. He went to the protein area. He showed us a pastry and everything they sell them. And he said, if you want to start food business, come to Nigeria and learn. That's the truth. Nigerians, every industry, they find themselves, they do good. While I tell people that stop fighting Nigerians, rather learn. That's why I like Cameroonians. Cameroonians don't fight Nigerians. They will learn. They will come and learn or partner with you to learn. See, if there's any country in Africa that is teachable, are Cameroonians. They never hate Nigerians. They love Nigerians so much that, aside the fact that they even love Nigerians so much, any Nigerian that is doing well, Cameroonians like to partner with the person so that they too can scale up. And it is good, even though there are people in Cameroon that are still doing very well, but they just feel that Cameroonians are never in competition with you. Like, if they know you are doing better, they will want to be with you and learn, which is a very good strength, a very big one. they don't, they don't do competition with you, all those things. And other people I see that have that kind of similar traits as Zimbabweans, and another people are Kenyans. They believe that if we could leverage on this, we'll do better. You understand? So that was what happened. So Ajim ate the amala, ewedu, and gbegiri. He said it's like they mix three different soups to make the soup for amala. Amala is actually a byproduct of yam, because you have to either, there are different types of amala. They have plantain amala, they have yam amala, and what other one? What they do is basically, maybe your yam is bad and you don't want to discard it. You quickly, cut it, shred it, wash the back, cut it, and dry it under sun. Once it's dried, you blend it into powder. When you blend it into powder, you now put little water on fire. As it's boiling, you'll be pouring the powder on it little by little and stirring it until it forms a dough. Hey, I've taught people how to do amala. Oh yeah, start paying me. Oh yeah, start spachatting. All my videos are very educating. Yes. So you have learned how to do amala. And then for the plantain, same thing. Some people don't really, it mustn't be bad yam or any. People can buy yam, like 5 tubers of yam, and turn it all to amala, because they feel that amala is lighter, it digests faster. And let me tell you something about ewedu. Ewedu is that they call it, is it jetta leaf, something like that. That's the English name. It draws, and that ewedu, they said, is very good for longevity. Like people who eat it, that's why you see Yoruba people can stay for 130 years, 100. We know that God is the one that keeps people alive, but sometimes most times your being alive is as a result of what you eat. People who eat only amala as swallow, their lifespan is usually different. I'm not talking about occurrences like accidents, all those things, but like you eat healthy, amala digests faster, because it's already something that is dried and then made, so it digests faster. It doesn't stay, and that's why if you eat amala and you're a heavy eater, before you know it, you are hungry again. And that jetta leaf, I think it's jetta leaf they call it, that ewedu, it draws, and that's why they say okra is very healthy also. Anything that draws is very good. That jetta leaf, that ewedu leaf, makes you look younger. So if Ajim stays with that amala, for example, he's in Abuja or anywhere he goes and eats only amala without any other starchy food, I tell you for free, he will not have his jaw will not be looking big, his stomach will not be big. I'm just saying. Now, that thing helps you to control what you eat. But you see, amala and ewedu comes with, it comes with enough ingredients, like all the different orishi. Sometimes some people eat bomo, they add bomo to their meal and all that kind of good stuff. So it's one of the yummiest meals in Nigeria that you will love to eat. So if you have not tried amala before, let me know on the comment section. By the way, people dropped something. Let us read what they dropped. Somebody said you have destroyed Lilia. I didn't want to mention that anyway. Somebody said, almost here enjoyment. Ajim is a big spender. Yes, so Ajim is a big spender. This one say, my fellow Nigerians, let's show love to our brother. He is one of us. Let's show Ajim love, the Nigerian spirit. And this person said, I am from America. Nigeria has 5 magnetic things: the people, the music, the building design, the food, and Nigeria has soul. Yeah, believe me, there are many countries with history and identity, but not with this energy. Is the soul. I don't have any family in Nigeria, and I know countries in America and Europe, also in Africa, no Egypt, but I love Nigeria. Oh, thank you for loving us. We love you too, bro. And this person said, what people don't understand with Nigeria is that this malls and beauty Ajim is showing us is strictly owned by Nigeria and Nigerians, not the white man. It's one thing to have beautiful country. It's another thing to be the owners of those businesses, streets and shops and the malls and the fun places in your country. White no get reach 10% of anything in Nigeria. They don't even have up to 3%, not to talk of 10. They don't even have up to 3%. Nigeria, and that's our pride. Our land, our freedom, our ownership, and our everything is kept up. I keep it up, Ajim. You see? So Nigeria is the baba. And Ajim, by the way, come. I'm dragging you now. Why did you embarrass us, your viewers? Why will you be licking plate like that? In fact, if you come to Nigeria again and I catch you eating a licking plate like that, I'm going to sue you. Yes, for defamation. For letting us down. Thank you guys for watching. Don't mind me. That's on a lighter note, very lighter note. Yeah. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one.